Morning, guys. We're up and at 'em. Today is lease day, so we are going out to plant a food plot, get started on our ground blind, and I just wanted to take a second and show you guys what we got. For our food plot seed, we got this no BS stuff. You can see in it, it has oats, clover, forage rape, radish, and chicory. I got a garden tutor pH test that I just ordered off Amazon, and then some white and red clover seed that we're also going to use to mix in with this, and a trail we're going to clear. We're going to seed that down after we got done clearing it. So that is what's up for today. We got chainsaws, rakes, shovels, picks, a little cart for hauling stuff out, and then of course we got the wheeler. And I'll pull the trailer out with all our gear. We got grills and brats, and we're just gonna make a day of it. Got zip ties, screws, tarps. Another thing I got is some pumpkin seeds, and we're gonna do some planting of those along the creek at our lease. The deer absolutely love pumpkins, so a buddy of mine gave me a suggestion to plant some pumpkins out there too, which is what we're gonna do. So we will see you guys out there. All right, we have arrived. Game plan for today. Food plot in our transition area down here. And I'll give you guys a little better view once we get down there. But we're gonna do a food plot and a blind build down there. So we've got some good laborers here, future Angry River pro staffers.
Yep.
So we're gonna get tools down there and get to work.
This is soap right here.
How's that going for you?
What?
How's that going for you?
Not that good.
So if we're sitting in here, two guys, like this. And then we're gonna do a food plot out in this area and a food plot out in this open area over there. First thing that I would like to do with this food plot is we are going to test the soil, the pH in the soil. So see what we got, what we're working with. I got this little kit on Amazon, Garden Tutor. All you need is a test strip, which is in here, coffee filter, and a little water. And we'll be able to test our pH and see if we're gonna have to put lime down or what's the scoop down here. So food plot 101, that's what we're starting with, our soil. We got the boys raking already. This is gonna be our roof material for our blind. We're gonna take all this stuff and zip tie it around our blind and use it for the roof to camouflage it in.
I'm good.
He's good, he says.
Or you can take a swim in the creek. That's fine.
Can't argue
I'll
with
swim in
that.
the creek. I'm good.
I'm good. All right.
All right, pH test time, guys. So, the way I take it, we're supposed to filter our dirt out of there now. Maybe I'll kind of hold it. We took a mixture of like 6 different holes. This is science, boys.
We're doing
Science class in the woods.
Whitetail science.
All right. So now apparently I need one of these.
What are we,
pH strips.
what are we looking for?
So we're looking for probably like 6 to, I believe on the food plot seed it says what pH it's like 5.5 to 8.5 or something would be optimal. So it's got the different color charts, and then you dip it in the water and match up to the closest one, and that'll give you your pH.
Mm-hmm.
So there.
Do I got it tipped enough?
Yeah. I think you gotta wait for the strip, I think, a little bit. Oh yeah, the top one's turning blue already. That's good. So now we gotta just match this up to the closest one, what we think it is. Somewhere in there, I would say.
Hold strip in solutions for 3 seconds. Remove strip. Shake vigorously to remove excess dirt. Wait 60 seconds. Match 4 color pads on the test strip to the closest column on the color chart to determine your soil pH number.
Yeah, I would say that we're in that 6 to 7 range.
Yeah, I would say somewhere in between there, doesn't it look?
7.5 maybe even.
Yeah, that's what I think.
So I think we're good. I don't think we need lime or anything.
It's pretty, it's
Right on.
really nice soil down here, and that's why we picked this spot.
Right? Yeah, there really isn't a lot of like leaves and real crowded area where it gets real acidic when all the leaves and all the crap that's on the ground gets real acidic. The area right next to the creek looks pretty fertile to me.
Leaves on the ground and the snow comes on top of it. And that's
Awesome.
good. Now you boys, we did science and hard work. Now back to the hard work part.
Back to labor.
Yeah, that's right. Bring your lunch.
All right, I'm gonna give you guys kind of an overview of what we got cooking here. We have raked out this whole area all the way down through here. And we're gonna rake it right up to the edge. What I'd like to do is we're gonna plant pumpkins all in through here along the creek, and they got water. And our plan is to kind of funnel these deer down through this middle transition area into a blind that we're gonna build on the next video. So just kind of give you guys a walkthrough of what we got here. It's probably over 100 yards long, our food plot. And this is a major crossing area right in here. And then they funnel up onto this hillside where we'll also have stands up there. But
Oh my God. So we are building like some structure over here. So the deer are forced to go there where.
So over here we got our food plot, which the deer are gonna try to, they normally walk right here and cut right through here. But our blind's all the way over there. So we're gonna barricade this so the deer have to walk in front of our blind.
Laborers over here having a little snack break. We're gonna fire up some brats at the truck for lunch. And then check out this. This is what's really super cool. I got it all done. So the deer used to cut right through this middle right here. Our blind is gonna be right there. So basically it's a natural fence to guide the deer around within a good shooting distance of our natural blind that we're going to make. So we're hoping that will put the deer in front of the blind instead of walking around the blind. I mean, they really only have, they either got to go across the creek right there, right over here. Can't get through any of this till they get to right here. Once they get to here, it's a 20-yard shot from the blind. So if you can imagine what it's going to look like after, we'll be sitting right over here. This will be our blind in here. And that food plot will start up here, come right down, and they'll have to funnel right around there, right into over here is where they make tons of scrapes and or all these limbs. So that is the plan anyways. So we got the No BS. So what we're going to be using as kind of our game plan of that is we're going to put a mixture and see what grows the best down here. And then we'll keep adding to it every year. So
we're going to put everything down here but deer kern.
Deer kern.
So
we'll just hand broadcast it out. No pain, no gain, right? I got one little blisty. If I can hold my camera and show you. That's the skin, that'll grow back. Next task. Pumpkins. Big Macs. I'm gonna do a few hills right along this creek. And hopefully, I know pumpkins need a lot of water, so hoping next to the creek that'll stay nice and moist for them all the time. So. So this is what we got. Oh, I spilt them all. It said 2 or 3 per hill. One hill of pumpkins. Who says you can't have fun while you're planting food plots, right?
Yeah.
One more attempt.
Back with oh my Well, I think we're about ready to eat, huh?
Yeah.
You guys can do a little fishing.
Are we gonna leave everything down here?
Huh?
Are we gonna leave everything down here?
I think for the most part, yeah. All right, we are back to the vehicle. These boys are gonna suit up and
If we catch one, we'll bring it down.
do a little trout fishing. And I'm gonna grill some brats. And we're gonna eat lunch and then
I got an idea. Watch you one.
back after it building the blind. You guys won't see that till the next episode, but
There's one.
yeah, that was a lot of work we got done in a couple hours with a couple of good kids helping out. So we're pretty excited about that food plot, and I think it's gonna be pretty key at the location that it's at, in that transition area or that funnel that goes through there. That's going to be a great spot. Deer are just naturally going to be in there anyways, and give them a little food while they're in there. Maybe they'll start bedding down in there too. So we will see that all unfold all year long. So make sure you guys stay tuned and we'll go from there. Yes, I did crash my drone in the creek. All was good, but yeah, it was a little kind of a nervous moment for me. I had to reach in there and grab it, cut my finger on the blades, and yeah, you'll have that, I guess. But what an awesome day we had out at the lease. You guys will get to see the next episode. We're going to build this super cool bushcraft blind, and it's going to be made out of all natural materials that are all laying there. I think the only thing unnatural we're going to have is a tarp, some screws, and some zip ties, but you'll see that on the next episode. But let's talk about today. Man, those kids worked their butts off today. I was so impressed with how they stayed focused the whole time, and you know, it was a lot of fun raking for 3 hours. I mean, no kid wants to do that, but you know, they sucked it up and got the work done. And we were going to work the next day, but we ended up taking the boys walleye fishing for how hard they worked. And if you haven't seen that episode, that was just out on my last one. Spent the day walleye fishing, and man, they had an absolute blast. So, you know, I think that's kind of the key to getting these kids involved in the outdoors and enjoying it and really looking forward to it is, you know, show them that there's big rewards for hard work. And yeah, I think they dig the outdoors. So it's going to be a lot of fun to, you know, watch Ollie go through this year, you know, his first deer season really. And I think we're going to put a lot of focus on him as far as trying to get his first deer. I mean, we really, you know, putting these food plots in for all of us, but, you know, being in a tree your first year, you know, it's a little uncomfortable. This is kind of a cool spot where he can go down and he'll have a food plot, a funnel, and he's going to have, you know, a blind where he's comfortable, you know, shooting out of. So that's kind of the main goal, I guess, of this. But yeah, pretty cool. And it's also about improving the land that we're leasing and, you know, trying to get the deer to move where we want them to move when they're, you know, already in a spot, but then manipulating them and getting them to move around and, you know, put them right in front of him. So yeah, awesome day. We got a ton done, got pumpkins planted, we got food plot in, and yeah, just super cool. So if you guys enjoyed this, go down and subscribe and like and comment. That would be awesome. I would really appreciate it. We're going to have a lot of fun this summer, you know, making all these videos out there on the lease. So if you guys just keep hitting that subscribe button and liking my videos, that would be awesome. But we will see you guys next time. Should have another video out in about another week or so. So stay tuned, and we'll keep going on this project also.